You know, I'm out here in nature next to a waterfall in the beautiful Carpathian Mountains of Transylvania, and I'm thinking, why do people live in cities? I often like to ponder why about things. Let's be honest. There's no real reason to live in a city anymore. The crime rate's higher, can't grow your own food, you're policed more strictly, it's expensive. The reason people are in the cities is because, well, there's higher paying jobs. Yeah, there's higher paying jobs, but there's also a higher cost of living, so all that money goes out the window. And I guess the only other reason to live in a city, which is the reason most guys are there, is girls. Pussy. Oh yeah, I love this city. I love the vibe of New York. I love the vibe of Miami. No, you don't. You love pussy. In fact, as a man, if you self-analyze, you realize you do a whole bunch of stuff for pussy. You don't care about that expensive t-shirt. That t-shirt being expensive has absolutely no value at all to you. You want it for the girls. You don't care about going to clubs. You don't care about going to festivals. You don't care about any of these things. You want pussy, which is why you're going to end up living in a cubicle somewhere in a city as opposed to out here amongst beautiful nature purely to try and get your pee-pee wet. And people say, oh yeah, but if you live out in nature, something might happen. When's the last time you needed a doctor in under 20 minutes? Ever. And I would actually argue that I'm probably about 30 minutes from civilization here, which is the same as traffic in a city anyway. You're living in a city purely to get your dick wet, which is pretty sad when you imagine all the beautiful wonders that exist in the world and the gorgeous nature that exists and the kind of life you could have if you and 10 of your friends were to get together, buy a compound out here somewhere, bring one woman with you, or 4, because 4 wives will give you enough kids, and just sit out here and have a whole bunch of children and be happy. The city isn't giving you anything. And I'll wait for someone to argue this point with me and tell me what they gain from the city besides dork crap. Girls love attention, so they go to the city. Men love girls, so they go to the city. But all in all, cities suck. And the reason I'm doing this is not to shit on cities. I'm actually trying to make you understand that most of the time you're doing things without analyzing why you're doing them. And it is why that is the magic. It is the why that's going to truly teach you about yourself and allow you to accurately Aikido the future and become ultra capable in all realms of human endeavor. Why did you eat breakfast this morning? Were you hungry? Do you remember feeling hungry? Or was it just a habit? Why did you choose what you chose? Why are you watching this video right now? Are you trying to learn something? Do you like me? Do you hate me? Are you trying to feel better? Are you trying to find a wealth protocol? Are you trying to find actionables in which you can undertake to ensure monumental success? Why are you doing the things you do? When this video ends, whatever you choose to do, get up and go for a run, log into Pornhub, watch your favorite porno like a nerd, jerk off. Why are you doing that? You have to sit and understand why. Because if you start to understand why, you'll understand that you don't really want to live in the city you live in. You don't want to drive the car you drive. Why are you driving it? Because it's the only one you can afford, not because it's the one you want. Once you understand the why, you understand you need a lot more money. Why are you with the girl you're with? Oh, I love her. Why do you love her? Think about it. Do you really love her? Or is it just convenience? Has she been around for a while? Is she the only one you can get? Because you're going to love apples if you can't buy bananas. If you walked into the fruit stall and you had unlimited options, would you really pick an apple? Perhaps you love her because no other girls reply to your messages. Perhaps you have no other choices. And if you did, you might do something better. You probably don't want to live where you live, drive what you drive, fuck who you fuck, even your friends. Why are they your friends? Are they funny? Do they entertain you? Do they? When you guys hang out in the city trying to get girls at the bar with the vibe. All gay. Gay. It's all gay. This is what I enjoy. Got my 4 wives here. I will have 25 sons. I've got my private security team and my best friends. And I'm away from everyone. There's some bears and wolves around, but they're afraid of me, top G. And life's good. What do I need a city for? I could have all the same people in New York. It would cost me 10 times more. And I'd be surrounded by cretins, peasants, completely uninteresting. Speaking of whys, I want you to sit and actually genuinely understand that the universe gives everyone exactly what they deserve, and that you could have been anything, and you're a fucking loser. And you need to work out why that is. Because if you work out the why, you'll work out the actionables to stop it and change it. I don't feel sorry for losers. I have no sympathy at all for you people. When I see how unremarkable you are and how unremarkable your lives are, I understand that that's exactly what you fucking deserve. And the reason why is because you haven't tried very hard. You're too busy chasing the vibe at the spot. Hey, have you heard about this new restaurant in Miami? Do you really love food? Do you love food that much? No, you just want your pee-pee wet. Most of what you guys are doing is trying to avoid hard work, feel happy, and get your pee-pee wet. That is the majority of your lives. And then you wonder why you achieve absolutely nothing of monumental significance and why the Matrix has you so ensnared and trapped. Because all it has to do is get a bunch of skanks, a bunch of sevens, and put them in a crowd and give them ketamine and make them jump up and down to music like clowns. And your stupid ass is going to turn up to be part of the vibe. And you wonder why you're a fucking slave.